It's NBA action on EA Sports. I'm Ed Cohen. Great to be joined by Jay Williams for what should be a terrific matchup here tonight. We're at Chesapeake Energy Arena in downtown OKC. Tonight, it's the Oklahoma City Thunder getting set to match up with the New Orleans Pelicans. Opening tip won by the Thunder as we get started in OKC. Westbrook. Able to convert inside.
Old school equals high percentage.
New Orleans going to take it up. Holiday to Payton. Here comes the screen. Payton goes to the left side. Down low for Davis. Using the post to his advantage there and the finish at the rim.
That probably won't be the last time we see a dunk from him tonight. Maybe sometimes you should send a message. Give him a hard foul. Don't let it be so easy.
Yes, and the foul. And a chance at three coming up.
People become so fixated on the hands or the arms or the strengths of the arms. I look at the legs. The strength of his legs help him power through that play. That's how you get and ones.
Russell Westbrook trying to cash in on the three-point play. A career 81% free throw shooter. Free throw perfect for Westbrook, and the Thunder add on to their lead. Holiday in possession. They're down three. Davis. Westbrook with the basketball. A minute gone by here in the opening quarter. Paul George to Westbrook. Oh, Russell Westbrook. 3 for 3. That's a perfect start. Jay, if you're Russell Westbrook, how do you take on the responsibility of getting them over the hump?
You have to own it, Ed. And that starts with owning the fact that, yes, you were the first player in the history of the game to average a triple-double back-to-back years, but that did not equate to your team being successful. Sometimes less is more. And he has to make sure that he's surrounded and allowing the players he's surrounded with to help him get to the next level.
It's no good. Great defense. Oklahoma City's got it. George lets it fly. Add 2 points to the board. At his size on the wing, that's a tough matchup on both ends of the floor.
Yeah, let me tell you about why he's so great defensively. He gets up into you and forces you one way. Does not give you an option to dance with the basketball. That wingspan, that frame, that size, that strength, and that lateral quickness. Oh, there's no getting by Mr. George.
Westbrook across the timeline. Up 5. Ferguson to Westbrook. The Thunder down to 4 in the shot clock. It's Westbrook. And Davis there to grab the rebound. To Payton. Won't go. Westbrook into the front court. Leads 5. To Adams. Taken by the Pelicans. Gets to the basket and scores.
I'm not sure that wasn't an offensive foul, but take it when you can get it.
Oklahoma City ball. Westbrook to George. Russell Westbrook steps into it. Oh, Russell Westbrook looking good. 4 for 5. The Pelicans will take the timeout. They'll catch their breath in what's now a 5-point game. Changes coming from both sides right now. Drew Holiday against George. Knocked loose. Thunder have it. George. It's Pelicans ball. To Payton. Finishing inside the paint on that one.
Ed, sometimes less is more. Keeping it simple is the best way.
Paul George. And a chance coming up at the line.
Hey, look, sometimes you need to feel out your opponent. Let them know you're there. I'm okay with that early foul.
Nerlens Noel at the line for 2 shots. Not the best career mark, 62%. Knocks down the first. Goes 2 for 2 at the line. Payton into the front court. Down 5. Noel with the rebound. Westbrook into the front court. Looking to make something happen. George.
I told you the screen was coming.
From long range. Offensive rebound. Nice touch around the basket with the tip.
In the paint, you need to finish just like that.
Knocked loose. Picked up by the Thunder. Desperation shot here from half court. That ends the first quarter. Thunder with the lead. Ed Cohen, Jay Williams with you as we get things started here in the second quarter. Payton with the basketball. Right now, down 7. Thunder with the basketball. To Schroeder. Oh, Dennis Schroeder. He's finally on the board. Makes his first shot.
Man, he's got the defender out there tap dancing like that on national TV. That's not a good sign.
Anthony Davis matched up with Noel. Knocked loose. Thunder have it.
Come on, let's dig in. Let's really build this lead.
George. Short jumper off the mark.
And you have to remember that your hand is part of the ball. There wasn't enough contact on that play for the refs to blow the whistle.
To Davis. Has a chance. Gets a look. Can't hit.
And you hate to say this, but this is the reality of the matter. Sometimes it takes guys a little while to warm up into the game. Seems like they finally found their rhythm in the second quarter.
No good. To Davis. To Payton. And counted at the rim.
This game is so mental. Trust me. Some nights you get poor effort defensively, you can't make any shots, then you see the ball go in, boom, switch turned on.
Hey, big screen right
Paul
there,
George,
big screen.
down low, Noel. Whoa, what a finish.
If you didn't dunk that, then we would have to talk about it.
Payton into the front court. 9-point margin. It's rejected by Noel.
Ed, that's light work for a guy with his ability.
And buries it. Jay, they'll take that any day. Inside or outside. Can any 7-footer in the NBA match this guy's versatility?
Not yet. Not yet, but Kristaps Porzingis is very, very close.
Both coaches hitting the reset button. Fresh legs coming onto the floor.
Subbing in for the Pelicans, number 11, Drew Holiday.
Stuffs it down with authority.
It looks like he's using his ball handling to feel the game out. I know it looks like he's just playing around out there trying to get the fans going. That is true, but he's also finding his rhythm.
Scores from the post.
You feel that? I see the confidence building.
OKC ball. George to Adams. And the rebound comes down to the Pelicans. Payton with the basketball. They trail by 7. A drive to the basket, but the shot rattles in and out. Westbrook with it. He'll run the offense.
2 minutes remaining in the second quarter.
Now pass stolen by the Pelicans. From the painted area, won't go down.
Oh, yeah, it's me and you. Me and you. Match up, y'all.
Ferguson to Paul George. Screen coming.
Hey, watch this screen left.
Paul George. OKC now with 4 to shoot. No, not a good pass as the Pelicans come up with it. Elfrid Payton against George. Nothing going here on that drive. Here comes the screen.
Got the screen right.
Count the basket, and it could have been more. No whistle. You can try and body him up, but he'll still run right through you.
It's the way he attacks that makes him so dangerous. He chips off a piece of your body one possession at a time. First it's your arm, then it's your leg, and then inevitably it's your soul.
Russ at the controls. Trying to cash in. Shot by Westbrook off the mark.
The contest was good, but you being a nuisance was great. Continue to be that gnat that no matter how many times you swing at it, it never goes away.
To Holiday. Oh, highlight moves. Tough to pull off with the defender all over you. And he's fouled. A couple of free throws coming up, Jay.
I don't know about that one, Ed. I always thought your hand was part of the ball.
Drew Holiday. He's got 2 shots coming. For his career, 78% at the line. First one, count it.
For the Thunder, number 54, Patrick Patterson. Subbing in for the
Second one off the mark. He goes 1 for 2. It's Russ at the controls. Ferguson down to Westbrook. Perfect feed to set up the basket.
Why not? Russell Westbrook is the only guy stopping Russell Westbrook. And when he decides to put his head down and go to the rim, he's going to the rim. It's that easy.
Old school. Backs his man down for the basket. He'll let one fly from half court. First half comes to an end. The Thunder with the lead.
It's time for the Rose Report at halftime, and it's brought to you by EA Sports. The Thunder were the dominant team in that first half, without question. And they've been showing off some excellent shooting, and it's ultimately points that win games. So if they can keep this up, there's a great chance they can finish with a victory. Have a look at the leading scorers for the Oklahoma City Thunder. The Pelicans have yet to appear after one half of basketball. At this point, it's all about pride and mental toughness. A comeback is not impossible, but it's also not likely. These are the guys getting buckets for the New Orleans Pelicans.
First half stats. Player of the half.
Russell Westbrook has already put together a pretty nice highlight reel for himself, and that's just after one half of basketball. He did a lot of scoring, and it probably won't stop anytime soon.
Who was cold?
Anthony Davis just can't seem to get it going. He's been suffering through miss after miss, and no matter what he tries, it's just not working for him. Here we go with the top plays from the first half.
Number 2. Number 1.
Back to Ed and Jay to bring you the second half action.
Pelicans basketball. Holiday to Payton. Here comes the screen. Payton. Drew Holiday. Consistent effort. He's at 50%.
Ooh, I'm telling you from experience, his teammates will never let that one down.
To George. Now pass stolen by the Pelicans.
You know, Ed, sometimes you're just more ready to play than your opponent. The intensity and the effort is off the charts.
George, down low Adams. Shot from the lane won't go.
And Ed, that's what you see this defense doing. They're capitalizing on the momentum gain from getting a multitude of stops defensively.
Drew Holiday against the former MVP. Baseline drive. Drew Holiday. He's now 4 for 6.
On and off the court, Drew Holiday is one of my favorite players. He always brings that passion and intensity on the hardwood floor. But this game always comes back to why do you play? And there's no doubt about it. He plays for his wife, Lauren, and also his baby girl, Drew Tyler. His wife, while pregnant, found out that she had a brain tumor behind her right eye. He skipped the season, stayed with his wife, helped her to have her baby, and also supported her while she went through a serious time. I don't know what else defines leadership other than a man like Drew Holiday.
Short jumper won't go down.
I'm not sure that the contest on the shot contributed to the miss, but what it might have done is seep into the confidence of the shooter that the next time he might decide to try to drive to the rim instead of settling for a jumper.
Holiday controls the basketball. The deficit is 6. Randall to Holiday. Knocked loose. Down to 5 on the 24. Drew Holiday. With that shot, he's 5 for 8.
Drew Holiday really showed the world last year that he was special during that playoffs against the Golden State Warriors and Stephen Curry. He's battled through injury, some off-the-court adversity with his wife, but he's rebounded stronger than ever, averaging around 19 points a game last season, the highest of his 9-year career.
Holiday in possession. His guys trail now by 4. Knocks it down from mid-range.
No doubt about where that one was headed.
Paul George. Count the bucket for 2.
There you go. I like seeing his scoring coming from unlikely sources.
Hayden into the front court. Down 4. To Holiday. It's George with the rebound. And Randall right there to take in the rebound. To Holiday. Nothing going here on that drive. Not that time. Here's Schroeder with it. They lead it. 4-point game. We have both squads set to make some moves right now.
Substitutions, New Orleans. Stepping in for Oklahoma City, number 3, Nerlens.
Pelicans have the basketball. Here comes the screen. Drew Holiday, guarded by Nerlens Noel.
1 minute remaining in the third.
5 to shoot for the Pelicans. Holiday. And the Thunder with the rebound. Schroeder with the basketball. Leads 4. Missed it. How'd that not go down?
And that's next level defense. The defender took away the pocket space of the shooter. Now as a shooter, they shoot hundreds of shots each and every day from that pocket with consistency. Now you're forcing to change the angle or the positioning of that pocket. You're going to lower the chances of them making that shot.
Count it. And the foul. He is going to the line for a free throw.
The defender was actually in a good position there. They even made a decent play on the ball. But sometimes those bounces go the other way. Still, stay aggressive out there.
Paul George at the line for a chance at a three-point play. A career 84% free throw shooter. The free throw, perfect. And the lead is up to 7. Holiday controls the basketball. Looking to make something happen. Here comes the screen. Mirotic matched up with Patrick Patterson. Holiday. New Orleans down to 4 in the shot clock. Deep 3 at the buzzer. That's the end of the third quarter. Thunder with the lead. The Thunder have it to start the fourth quarter. They have clearly been the better side so far. Jay, that's reflected on the scoreboard.
Well, the cardinal rule in the game of sport is whenever you go into the fourth quarter, it's 0-0. You have to play the game with the scoreboard saying 0-0. And if you can win that game by double digits, then you've done your job in the fourth.
Payton with the basketball. His guys down by 9. And a whistle.
Welcome to new age basketball. You blow on me, that's a foul.
That's his first personal foul. Team foul number 1.
Etuan Moore, tough matchup against George. Holiday. And they call it.
Ed, you can't lunge like that.
13, Paul George. That's his second personal foul. Team foul number 2.
Elfrid Payton, guarded by Russell Westbrook. Picked up by the Thunder.
You got to go for the score here right now in this possession.
Knocked loose. Pelicans have it. Payton. To Julius Randle. Now pass taken away by the Thunder.
Tonight, it may not cost you, but in a playoff game, it will.
Ferguson to Westbrook. Goes to the left side. Now Adams down low. Can't connect from inside. Payton into the front court. His team down 9. To Holiday. Has a look. Shot for more, no good.
It's so important to instill confidence in your best player. I know he missed a shot earlier, but that doesn't mean that you can't run the same exact play and let him prove he's a player he thinks he is, and we all know he is.
Payton with the basketball. His guys down 11. To Holiday. Thunder with the basketball. Ferguson slams it down. Whistle stops play. Timeout New Orleans as they'll talk things over here in this fourth quarter. Mixing things up. Hockey line substitutions. Both teams making changes. Holiday to Payton. The screen sets him up for 2.
Clearly not afraid of the spotlight here because that was not an easy look.
Russell Westbrook with the rock. Nothing going here on that drive. From the outside, no good. Holiday in possession, trailing by 11. Couldn't keep it in. Out off Elfrid Payton. Shifting gears. Here comes some substitutions. Westbrook with the basketball. It's an 11-point game. Rebounded by Mirotic. Payton into the front court. He'll run the offense. He'll go to the foul line to shoot.
Love the fact that the shooter created contact on the upward motion to shoot the basketball. Big time play.
makes the first free throw.
For the New Orleans Pelicans, number 23,
No back-to-back free throws here. He missed the second. Westbrook across the timeline. Lead stands at 10. George to Westbrook. Shot clock, it's coming down to 4. Now down to 3. George buries it on the catch and shoot.
Yeah, and what we're seeing is a brilliant offensive display. You have ball movement, player movement, and great shooting to top it off. You get those three things going, you're going to be a dynamic offensive unit.
To Davis. Driving right to the basket. Anthony Davis. He's 3 for 7.
Oh, man, you're not supposed to be able to do that with that size, but in today's game, dexterity and mobility are off the charts for bigs.
Westbrook into the front court. The lead is 11. Paul George to Adams. Good look that time, but off the mark. New Orleans will take it up. Hayden to Julius Randle. Anthony Davis matched up with Paul George. And that'll get out of bounds. Last touch by the Thunder, so it'll stay with New Orleans. Both teams tweaking their lineups. Here come some changes. Hayden to Holiday. 5 seconds to shoot. Holiday. Misfires. It's no good. Westbrook to Adams. Slams it down. And boy, that was a lot to navigate.
He got through traffic with ease, but if you're going to fully collapse the defense, you're going to leave wide open three-point shooters.
It's rejected by Noel. And that'll get out of bounds. Last touch by the Thunder. Davis on the drive, but a shot won't go down. Good victory here for the Thunder as they win this one handily. That does it. For my partner Jay Williams and our entire crew, I'm Ed Cohen. This has been a presentation of the NBA on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. As we say, so long, everyone.
Taylor Rose here, and I've got your EA Sports post-game wrap-up. The Thunder came away with the victory in this one. And the defensive intensity made all of the difference. They were committed to staying aggressive, forcing turnovers, and being disruptive on their way to victory. The Pelicans just couldn't get within striking distance toward the end of the game. I'm sure they can't help but feel frustrated with the result, but they can't let that feeling linger. Sooner than later, they need to start thinking about the next matchup. Here are the guys who put up the most points for the New Orleans Pelicans.
Game track. Steals. Player of the game.
Russell Westbrook played the role of facilitator today, and no one is more happy than his teammates. These are the top plays of the game.
Number 2. Number 1.
This has been a presentation of ESPN on EA Sports. Until next time, I'm Jalen Rose, signing off.